mic. Okay, that's actually what we sell. Can be replaced by the choice of the customer. He has a choice actually to say, I want to have this thing. And through that, it's connected to his internet connection, so we don't have to put a lot of other things in there. You can see it's in-house power line and then the router and the internet, all the things you provide through your industry. That's what we use because we believe that broadband will be available to everybody in the near future and has to be there for everybody in the near future in order to take care of climate change. And then another topic is coming in. We designed this nicely for a couple of reasons, but you also have to make the topic exciting. So we developed software, and I would like to show you a little bit of the software, that it's really, really nice to work with. And you have all different type of information there. You want to see your bill. I mean, the bill is nothing nice, but you can even have it looking nicer. As you can hear, and can look one envelope after the other through your monthly bill. If you want to compare last year, January to March, you can do that and compare it to this year, January to March. Just a second here. So very easily done just by dragging and dropping in order to improve the results the customer can see. Let's switch here again. Another thing you can see, temperature might be an additional information you want to show. That's a heat pump connection to temperature because a lot of analysis the customer wants to do has to be related to something like outside temperature because if it's a cold winter you need more energy. Again, we just use standard technology which is available through the internet to show the customer how he could change behavior, and that goes even very far down to the second because you need real-time information as well in order to try certain things. Switch on a light in a home and see how much consumption it takes more. Switch off standby. And then we have a small calculator you can see on the right side which explains you if you switch off standby, this specific, your TV, your receiver, how much that will save over a whole year. So you combine interesting interfaces with some calculations so people are motivated actually to change their behavior, to do certain things about it. And besides second base, this is now from my house. You can see also quarterly hour measured. You want to see what happened at night while I'm asleep. I mean, you don't want to sit on the computer all the time, but I can look now and see what happened last night. Is really everything off which shouldn't be on there? We're an energy retailer. We're an electricity retailer. Our saying is, electricity is good as long as you use it. And we just want to show the customer where he uses energy or where he receives energy but is not really using it. There's one thing, you have to measure consumption for that and not supply. What we see in some European countries is that you have a single meter for both heating system and light, for example in Sweden. That doesn't really help if you put a smart meter in there and still measure the delivery. You have to split it up into heating and systems and electricity because there are two different messages which will be coming through the smart meter in order to improve. One is my day-to-day behavior like switching on lights and switching off standby, and the other is about my heating system. Is it really efficient? Should I do something with insulation and all those type of things? That has to be split. So the regulatory environment has to put into mind we're not talking about smart meter regarding delivery only, but we are also talking about the consumption. Therefore, we might have to use more than one smart meter in a regular home. And the last point is we believe in competition. Sure, we're an independent retailer. We started in '99, so we believe in competition. But I think you will get the best, user-friendly, inexpensive, innovative solution. Why? Otherwise, nobody will buy it. And we will always have the pressure in competition to further explore how we can improve our products because we want to sell them next day, we want to sell them next year, and we want to make sure that our products don't get thrown out by somebody coming into the market and having a better product. Therefore, for example, those meters can be updated. They are connected to the internet, they can be updated. That's how they work. So, and the only reason right now in a lot of countries in Europe you cannot have this product, as I would like to deliver the product here in Portugal, is it's not deregulated. So far we have the free internet world where a lot of things are possible, but on the other hand in the energy world we are a lot of focused on national requirements, on national regulations, which then makes it very hard because a lot of the IT industry is based on being international, on having long tails starting with those people who would really like to have the product in the beginning, having a learning curve through that, and that so far on the energy sector concerning residential homes is limited due to the fact that it's a national regulation and therefore products like these cannot be spread around Europe if the customer chooses to, even if he chooses to, because regulation doesn't allow it. I think that was a quick overview about the product we developed for the German market. We sell to our customers now in Germany, and what it actually does, and it gives the customers power, it gives it control, and it's open, it's an internet product, so a lot of functionality will be coming in, and guess what, the first customers develop their own software because it's XML standard, you can talk to this meter and have new functionality coming up, and that's what I believe, that the internet community will be able to bring a lot of solutions we might not be even thinking of as a company for the future to reduce consumption, reduce the load in the grids, and therefore change the climate or help to save the climate. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Martin. Let me introduce Bruce Stanford from BT. Bruce is the executive sponsor for environment and climate change globally for BT. He has a wide experience in operations, and he is now responsible for developing BT's strategy on climate change and to make sure that these plans are embedded throughout the organization, their processes, and all the activities. Thank you, Bruce.